Oh, I just messed up. This solve is not going well. This solve is not going well at all. This is not good. All right, my starting guess for Wednesday, September 6th is going to be the word early. Let's go ahead and put that in and see how I do on today's solve. Early gets me an A, and that is it. Just a yellow A in that second position. So we got to come up with another word now. Maybe boast? We'll put in boast. How's boast do? Okay, an A and an S. Interesting. A green S in that fourth position is definitely something. I don't know if I want to say unusual, but it's definitely something to take note of there. It's not going to be ASE because we've already used the E. It's not going to be AST. Could be a K. What could it be with a K? Could be another S maybe, but what words would this be? We don't have the word glass or class available here because I've used the L. Amass? I know that's kind of a weird one, but let me try the word amass here. It's not correct. All right. I thought I would try it. It was wrong. Okay. AS what? ASP? I guess it could be ASA maybe. There's no Y. So, what am I going to do here? I don't really know. There could always be a vowel. In ass. Okay. CHAS. Not chasm. Something like this, maybe. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh my gosh, wow. ASH at the end. How did I ignore that? It's not flash or anything like with an L. Nothing like crash with an R. So, what could this be? There could be an A at the start, maybe? I'm trying to think if I could use another vowel in here somewhere. UA, quash? Is quash a word, actually? Wait a minute. So, squash is a word. Is that how you spell that? I think so. Man, it's so difficult for me to, like, think about how words are spelled. I gotta try it just because that's where my brain is at right now and I don't know what else to do. Is it quash today? Like, is that it? No, okay, but that was a word, and it does end in ACH, or ASH. So far, this one is proving to be just out of reach for me right now. It's my brain is not coming up with the correct word here. I'm just trying to think of what the heck this is. A wash. Maybe there's an A at the start. A wash. I guess I have a guess here. So we'll get down to the final guess if this is wrong. I'm going to put in a wash. Okay. Well, things just got interesting because now I only have one guess left and my 196-day streak is on the line. If I fail today, right now, that would mean that I will have set my new streak and I have to reach that again. I can't believe that I'm having this much difficulty today. I feel like this should not be that difficult. What am I missing? I'm trying to think of what two letters go together. S, maybe it starts with S. Scash. I'm not putting any of these in. I'm just typing them out. Bash. Nash. Shash. I don't think that's a word. I hope not. Gash, but is gash spelled with an H? I don't think so. Like that. That would be interesting, but I don't think that's right. A J in here. I don't see how a J would be used. There's no other A, so I can ignore that. Dash. but what would go either before or after? So if I'm gonna put in a letter here, there has to be two letters that go together. Man, this is, oh, there's not a second S. I can eliminate a second S. I just realized that. There's already been an S used, so I should probably remember that. Oh no, a wash. Oh no, I already used another A with a mass. I didn't even realize that. Oh, I just messed up. This solve is not going well. This solve is not going well at all. This is not good. I just need to figure this out. I only need to just see. I need to see it. I need to see the letters. I need to see what makes sense. I cannot think of this one right now. What do I do? You know what? Just give me a minute. I'm gonna sit here and think. I need to figure this out. Just I'm gonna stop talking for a minute and just think. All right. So I guess what I'm thinking is gash is a word, and I'm thinking maybe gash is spelled with a GH. I guess spelling is just not my thing. Man, the problem is if I put this in, I fail. So maybe not, man. I don't know. Like, I don't want to put in a word that I'm not confident in. I'm just sitting here looking and I don't see anything. My streak is on the line right now. I'm gonna fail it if I put in gash and that's wrong. But it's very possible that that's not even how you spell that. So if that's not how you spell that, then I press enter, it won't even input it. So if it's a word, it might be correct. If it's not a word, I might not even be able to put it in. Let's go for it. Streak on the line. Is this gonna be a valid entry? Am I gonna win or am I gonna lose? Let's find out. Okay, that's not a word. Of course it's not a word. Thank you. Well, there goes that idea. Now I'm in the same place I have been. I have no idea what this is. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna just start, I guess, putting in random guesses. Unfortunately, this is on the 6th guess here, so like this is not what I want to be doing. This is gonna come down entirely to luck, and I don't know the word, or I can't think of the word for some reason. If this is an easy word today, I'm gonna be extremely pissed off because there's no way that I just can't see it. There's no way. I mean, I'm just going to the strategy of just putting in random letters until it works. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put in my first guess as something that I think might be a valid entry is shash. And I lost. Nash. And just like that, my streak is down to 0. Man, I was not expecting that. Like, I know Nash is a word. I've heard it before, but wow, that just it doesn't come to mind. Like that's my problem when I play Wordle, is that some of these words that I never see written down, some of these words that I'm not really that used to hearing or reading or what, like they don't come to mind and I don't see it. It's so difficult for me to know that like that's a word and that's how you spell it. I'm sure some of you guys you know, maybe struggle with this a little bit, but you probably didn't struggle nearly as much as me. It's just so unfortunate that I wasted a guess here with a wash, because I probably could have wait a minute. I reused the S. There is no way that that just happened. I even told myself at one point here in the solve, you can't use another S. I even pointed it out. Man, this is... Oh, there's not a second S. I can eliminate a second S. I just realized that. There's already been an S used, so I should probably remember that. I pointed out to you guys, I said it, and then when it came time to actually just put in random letters, I totally forgot, and I just went straight to Shash. That is 2 of them in the same video. 2. The A and the S. Neither of these were valid entries, but I put them in anyway. You know, I'm not even gonna be that upset about this, guys. Like, you guys are probably sitting there, you know, screaming at your screens. You're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wanted my streak to reset anyway. Okay, so this was a thing that I wanted to have happen anyway, close to 200, because I don't like my streak being in these big numbers like 200, or I didn't want to go to 300 or 400. I just reached my other streak of like whatever it was at, 164, finally passing that. It's actually a good thing for me to reset my streak. That way I have something to aim for. You know, like I need to, like, these big numbers, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to streak that high. But it's just insane that I made the same mistake twice. You know what I just thought of? Because like I have a blind spot apparently for these duplicate letters. Like once you reuse a letter that you've already had that's green, like it's very... I oftentimes will forget that like you can't reuse that again, or like I forget that I've already used it. Like I did it twice here. In Amass, I reused the A and I reused the S. And then when it came down to making these guesses of awash and shash, whatever the heck that word means, like I just totally have this blind spot to the fact that I can't reuse those letters. And I'm not saying that I think that the game needs to do this, but you know what I thought would actually be really helpful is if you do something with the keyboard here, whether you put a border around this, or like, what if you made the S like a darker green, so it's more like a grayed out green, just so like you know you can't reuse that letter in a different spot, and it's still green but it's just a different shade. That way it differentiates itself from the, for example, the H, which, you know, earlier here it was possible to reuse it. It's just, man, like it would be just a very nice user experience for people playing this game. It's just a very nice addition, so you know you don't... Like the whole point of doing this grayed out thing here on the keyboard, it's to help the player see the letters easier and see what you've used easier. And I'm just saying, if you're gonna gray out these letters to know that they're not in it, it would be nice just to have some way of knowing that. I don't know. I'm not saying that they have to do this, or that... I'm not trying to put the blame on the game. Trust me. But I made the same mistake twice here, and that was entirely my fault. And it's just because of that blind spot I have. Wow. Okay. I can't believe I lost. I cannot believe that I lost today. That is insane. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.